Very good morning, students. This is today we study the political science. Right? There are two parts in political science. One is constitutions at work, and second is political theory. Today we will study about the constitutions of India, the first chapters of part 1, right, in political science. Before going to study the chapters, first we understand what is the meaning of political science. The political science is the branch of social sciences that studies the state, politics and government. This is called the political science, which study the state, politics and the government. Right? Now in first chapters, constitutions, why and how. Right? First we know about what is the constitutions. Right? The constitution is written set of laws and fundamental principles to develop a relationship between the people and government. We comprise number of articles about the states. Right? What is the constitutions? It's the written set of laws. Second, fundamental principles. Right? In our constitutions, we know that there are some fundamental duties. We have the fundamental right also. Right? These are called the fundamental principle. And the laws and the principle develop relationship between the people and the government. Right? As we know that people demand for the right, right? That is the fundamental right of the people. And what the government expect? Government expect that the people perform their fundamental duties. Right? This is the relationship. That is the constitutions. And there are many articles in our constitutions. Right? Which gives the fundamental right and some articles having the fundamental duties of citizens or people. Right? Now, second things we know why we need a constitutions. One thing arises in our mind, why we need constitutions. So first of all, there are many things here. We need constitutions to provide a set of basic rules to allow marginal coordination or direction among the members of society. Means we need the constitutions that which give the direction to the society, because our society is made up of different caste, creed and religions. Right? And it make the coordination among the member of the society. And in these constitutions, it to provide a set of rules, right, for every and each section of the society. Second, to specify how the government would be constituted. In constitutions, how the government will be constituted and who has power to make decision in society. This all thing is written in our constitutions. We have as the Prime Minister, as the President of India is the head of the army. Right? Air Force, Navy and territorial armed forces. Right? And same things when government propose the budget, the financial minister have right to take the decisions related to the budget, and the rail budget the railway minister look after. Here is the all thing is written in our constitutions to make the decision in society. Third is lay some limitations on government's power by guaranteeing rights to the citizens. Means the constitutions give us some right. Fourth, to enable the government to fulfill aspiration of society. Means government, the constitution give right to government that government have duty to fulfill the needs of the society and create the condition for just society. Right? Fifth, to express the fundamental identity of peoples. Means the constitutions provide the identity. What kind of the identities? In our countries, there are different types of religions, different types of the language, Tamil, Punjabi, right? Many more. The government have, the constitution provide them a fundamental identity of peoples, right? Means that they can protect their language, they can protect their customs, traditions, right? And religious worship also, right? The meaning of this fundamental identity. 6. The Constitution of India was framed by Constituent Assembly in 1946 under the Cabinet Mission plans. When was the Constitution of India framed? 1946 under the Cabinet Mission. The Constitution Assembly spent 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to prepare the Constitution to be adopted on November 26, 1949 and came into force on 26 January 1950. Right? Here are three things. First, the framed of Constitution 1946. Second, the time spent by the constitutions to completed 2 years, 11 months and 18 days, and adoptions of the Constitution on 26 November 1949 and came into force 26 January 1950 when we celebrate our Republic Day. And next one, the Constitution of India is supreme law to accepted and respected by all the citizens as well as institution of the country, right? And the Constitution of India is blend of flexibility and rigidity, as it is federal in form but unitary in spirit. Means the Constitution of India is blend of flexibility and rigidity. Means in our constitutions, why our constitution is flexible and rigidity? Flexible means in our constitutions, right? Suppose that anyone is try to exploit anyone's, so we the person having right to go for the against the exploitation to the judiciary, and judiciary will decide it, right, what is wrong and what is right. That is the flexibilities. Means constitution provides the remedials form of power to the citizen, and rigidity means the constitution is sometimes rigid, hard, that we can follow, right? Because rigidity means the federal means the central government, right? The central government having power. What is wrong, what is right, everything will be accepted by the central government, right? Like that, the defense of the countries under the centralist state do not have any interfere in that matter or in the foreign matter. Next one, the main federal feature of Indian constitution are written and flexible constitutions. Distribution of power between the center and states, supremacy of judiciary, and existence of bicameral legislatures. What is our constitutions? Bicamerals. Bicameral means one is the presidency and second one is the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, right? Upper house and lower house, that is called bicameral legislatures. One is directly represented by the peoples and some are represented by legislative assembly and legislature council, right? The frame of Indian constitution have borrowed number of provisions as per suitability of nations from different country. The British Constitution, the American Constitutions, the Constitution of Canada, the Constitution of Ireland, and the French Constitution, etc. Along with the Government of India Act 1935. Now, students, this is today's we study about the first chapters constitutions, and we need a constitutions, right? What is political science? Hope you understand it and watch it carefully, and have a good day, and thanks for watching the video.